Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Impodstors.
My YouTube channel. Sorry.
It's my YouTube channel.
How?
I made you start Impostors. Like I pushed you to start Impostors. I told you that podcast will be like the thing 2 years ago, and finally
Why
you
so
started it.
specific, bro? 2 years ago, you didn't tell me shit. I started on my own. Okay.
No, this is your pattern, you know. I always tell you like what to do. Like I always tell you the cool thing, and then 2 years later you realize that oh, this is actually cool. When I was
I don't
telling,
remember one thing.
there are so many things. Starting with me telling you that I like you, and then you realizing that you like me back after 2
That
years.
was 7 years ago. Okay, and I was a kid. You weren't very attractive.
I will kill you.
I'm just being honest. And we were kids.
Be nice. The cameras are rolling. I'm not gonna say anything, but.
Okay, you were saying complete. Yeah, you used to like me.
No, I was saying that 2 years ago. Like, basically, I introduced you to Post Malone, I remember. And then you were like, whatever. And then 2 years later, you're like, oh my god, dude, Post Malone is so good. David Dobrik. I'm like, these are David Dobrik's vlogs. And like, 2 years later, bro, his vlogs, dude, I want to start my own vlog channel. I'm like, ये क्या है? You always do this. Wait for like 1 more year, you're gonna come and tell me Taylor Swift songs are awesome.
I'm already listening to Taylor Swift. Okay, you don't have to tell me that she's nice. I am becoming a Swiftie.
You're listening to her because of me.
I am listening. No, I didn't wait for 2 years this time, right?
Yeah, good, you're learning. Finally, you're like learning.
Taylor Swift, bro, new album. What do you think about it?
it? It's so good. She's like a lyrical genius. The way she like writes her songs, it's just.
For the people who don't know, she is the biggest Taylor Swift fan you'll ever meet. She knows all the stories behind the songs. She can explain literally each and every song of hers.
Yeah, I
So, which is
mean,
your favorite song of the new album?
new album, it'll be But Daddy, I Love Him. It's too good. It's again like, it's just like, if I get into it, then we'll just be like talking here, sitting here and talking about Taylor Swift for like an hour. But yeah, that song is amazing. And
An all-time favorite Taylor song?
all-time favorite, I don't have like a favorite song. I think it just keeps changing based on like the mood. I feel I have like all-time favorite albums of sorts. I like get into one album and I'll keep listening to that album because all the songs will have the same sort of a vibe. Currently, that album for me is Folklore. Folklore is like such an underrated album. It's literally like her telling like like it's like a folk, like how folk songs have like a story to it, like a narrative. It has that thing in it, and there are like 3 songs which are about it's a 3 people
Oh my
love
god, I'm
triangle.
going to pretend as if I'm listening to this for the first time. Yeah, please.
Yeah, you already know about it. It's like
No, too much. I don't like it.
3 people, and it's just so beautiful. But yeah, that entire album is really nice. I'm a person who's like into lyrics. Like if I'm listening to a song, I'm like listening to the lyrics. I want to know the story. I want to know what's happening. I love singing along. I'm not like a very EDM techno type of a person where music matters more
That's
than
not
lyrics.
music, bro. That's just beats, random beats coming together. It's weird.
You're offending too many people at this point, but
It's too late. But yeah, coming to the point, like how did we meet? Like we are childhood friends. We have
literally childhood friends. Like we've known each other since what, like 3rd, 4th standard. We've had like so many like experiences together. I mean, if I can say, like when we met, like initially I didn't like you. Like you were so annoying. You were
What did I do, bro? I always hear this. What did I do?
You're very egoistic. I think
Was.
You-
Yeah,
I
please
said
emphasize
you
on
were.
The word was.
I said you were. You were very egoistic. You're not anymore, but you just, I don't know, you just had the, I don't know, you just used to think that, oh, I'm like smart, I get like good grades, so like I'm like the cool kid sort of a vibe. And I didn't like you at all. But later, I think when I got to know you, I was just like, you know what, he's not all that bad. Like, I think you're a type of person who's like, how do I explain this? So if you know like the person, then you're very nice, you're very sweet to
Yeah.
them. But if you don't know them, you're just like, who's he? Like, why should I care about that person? You'll just be mean.
I think I still have that attitude. I won't be mean for sure. I am not that mean right now.
You won't be mean.
But yeah, it's difficult for me to like initiate something. For example, if I know you, I'll be very comfortable, I'll be very nice. But if I don't know you, I won't be very nice. Like, I won't be normal. I can't just go and
You're like borderline rude. I mean, you're not rude, but it might come off like that as if like you are like a little cocky. But I know you're not. It's just you then keep to yourself. You don't like really care about that person until you start actually giving like two shits about them. Then you're like really nice. But I am like the opposite of this, where whoever I meet, like I just like put them on like a pedestal. I'm like, this person is 100. Like, wow, like
that is the reason why you have so many heartbreaks. It's true. I'm not talking about relationships, but
I know I've not had any relationship heartbreaks, but friendship. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, because when you're meeting a new person, your expectations are so high.
It's
like
not expectation.
Not just expectations, but you think very highly of the other person.
Yeah.
For example, if you are meeting someone new, you think, oh, he or she is so much better than me, or he's doing so much in life. But when you actually start talking to that person, when you actually get to know that person, you are like, bro, it's better to me.
Yeah, you see someone, you're like, oh my god, this person's like got that promotion, or like is studying this, or like has done this, is like a topper, whatever it is. Like overall, when you look at a person, you're just like in awe. Like usually I am like, I really appreciate people like being themselves, doing whatever they're doing, and you just forget like what you have done, and then by like you talk to them and you get to know them and just like, well, this person might be smart, but like emotionally this person is like having no EQ, like and then you're just like, you know what, I shouldn't have like put them out, shouldn't have given them that sort of like a stage. But
for me it's the opposite. Like
you start with like 0 and then you get closer, and then accordingly you like, which is how it should be, I feel.
Exactly.
Like
I agree. I used to be very rude. Like if I didn't know you, I used to be very like, I'll be very rude. I don't care about you. But I've changed. Like
you're not rude,
but I'm not rude, but I won't be very nice if I don't know you. I won't be desperate. I'm not a people pleaser. Bro, be my friend, be my friend.
Yeah.
I'll be normal. I'll maintain my distance. I would want you to initiate the conversation first because, but now even I do that. Like if I think that you might be a good friend or you might be a good person, I only go and talk first. But I won't be very pretentious, or I won't be a people pleaser. Let's go out, whatever. So
it's good. You shouldn't be. People pleasing is such a difficult job. I mean, I don't have the time, bro. Like you have like 10 things to do a day. How I don't have the time to like just go and be like, oh, you look so good, you're doing so this, that. I mean, just always pretending to be nice.
It's the worst quality a person can have. I mean, there are obviously worse qualities a person can have. But I'm talking about people pleasing in general. For me, it's like a big turn off. For example, like if I'm with you in a relationship or a friend, like if I think I'm special to you, but after a point I come to know you're treating everyone the same. Or you're just trying too hard to be friends with everyone, even though you know that person is not good for you, but you're just trying to be that friend who is always complimenting you. Oh, you look so good. Oh, you're so good. Oh, you're so good. I'm like, okay.
No, once or twice I get it. Exactly. Like always, all the time to everyone. I'm just like, aren't you like, I mean, it doesn't make me feel special. You're like wanting to please everyone. You'll go say like the same thing to like every single person and like, bond on that. And why?
Then after a point, it just seems to be fake. Like, okay, why are you just trying to compliment me every fucking day? Like, okay, I know I'm good looking. I know I'm good. You need to stop. Like, I don't need to hear from you, oh, you're so good, you're so good. It's people pleasing is one of the worst qualities a person can have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what are the other qualities that you think are a big turn off or just doesn't work?
I think people pleasing and like I think not being loyal, like not being true. I am a person who's very, I mean, I do value loyalty. Like if you're my friend, then I expect you to, like always like be there for me, not like say shit behind my back and be like a true blue friend. That's like the least a friend can ever do. But I've had like really bad luck with this, and I've started like evaluating like all my friendships. I mean, we have had a bad
Exactly, I
luck
was
with
just
this.
going
I'm
to say
sorry,
that,
I shouldn't
yeah.
have said I. Like,
Yeah.
the both of
But
us were in like the
it's-
same group.
Like it has affected you more because they
Yeah.
were your best friends. Like, do you want to just to give them a little bit of context?
Yeah. So basically, me and I had like these two best friends who were my childhood friends, and later we've grown up together. We've known each other for many years, and turns out that for 2 years they've just been sitting and bitching about me and you behind our backs, being in like the same friend group. They've done things like, just book a staycation literally very close to my house without even letting me know, and like hiding stories from me so I won't find out. And they've made like many more plans, like keeping me in the dark, and they have commented about my relationships with like other people. And yeah, just overall been like a bad friend. I mean, there were like smallest instance, like if all of us are going out and these guys are also with us, right, and we have to take a rickshaw, then they'll like take a rickshaw together and like sort of or be like, oh, I'm gonna go in this car, and leaving me to like go with like the other friends that I have. So, and like in movie or something, like let's sit together, or let's like go get ready together and like reach that place together and stuff like that. It's very small things that you feel
But
like,
it's the small things that affect you the most, right? And
Yeah.
with them, they used to plan this before any event. For example, if you're going out, they used to plan it already. Ki, oh, we'll just sit together or we'll go together. And whenever they used to come down or we used to book a cab or something, they used to
Yeah,
like,
they'd
go
be like,
together and they'll pretend कि oh ये अपने आप ही हो
by
गया.
chance. But
Yeah.
no, bro, it's so evident. Like you go in like a theater, then you just like sit together, you take a rickshaw together, you take a cab together, whatever. Like it's just like these small things, and you feel like I'm not like that petty to go. I'm not that petty to go and like complain about these like small things and like make a big deal out of this. I don't want to create like fights or drama for no reason. I was like, ठीक है यार, maybe it's my fault or whatever, or maybe they're just closer. They've gotten closer because I've moved buildings. I don't live with them anymore, and I was completely fine with that. But then later, like when a lot of like shit went down and all these things that started coming up, that they were saying like certain things behind our backs, making plans behind our backs and stuff like that, that's when you feel like, oh my god, my gut was right. What I was thinking since like so long, since 2 years, is actually true, because these guys have been like doing those small things purposely, and they have like hurt me. And it's so weird, like having a friendship breakup, like
But that is how it is for our generation. I mean, not just our generation, but for everyone. It's after a certain point, when you're in school, you have the time to maintain friendships. When you're in college, you are just hanging out with friends. But once you're out of that phase, you have things to do in life, right? So it just becomes
having to do things in
I
life
know,
doesn't
and I'm
justify
completely with you. I'm just-
doesn't justify the behavior, bro. Like I have so many friends who I just like meet, like literally me and my friends were just joking that how we just meet like biannually, like we just have like these biannual pasta meetings where we just meet like twice a year, but we're like still like such good friends. We can just like talk to each other like anytime. I have like so many other friends who I don't have to like handle like all this sort of shit from. So
that was very extreme. That was very dramatic. But yeah, friendships is difficult. Friendships are difficult to maintain. But you need to have those friends who you can trust. Ki, okay, if I'm not talking to that person for 6 months, that person won't like be mad and start talking shit about me behind my back, right? That is the bare minimum you expect from a friendship. कि हम नहीं मिल रहे यार 6 महीने, हम नहीं मिल रहे 7 महीने, but like if we meet after 6 months, the equation is the same. We are talking, we are just hanging out, and it's good. But ऐसे हमारे जो friends थे, it wasn't like that. We used to meet often, we used to go out regularly, we went for trips, but even after all that
that's what it is. Like तुम इतना like often मिलके भी doesn't mean that तुम्हारी friendship is इतना strong. Like it doesn't, like you meeting or not meeting can't like doesn't equate to like your friendship being good or bad. Like even if you don't meet someone for like a year or two and then you meet them, you just like hit off, like started from like where you guys left it. That's how it's supposed to
that
be.
is how it's supposed to be, correct?
But like this thing was like really bad, bro. Like imagine childhood best friends, and I thought like, bro, like this is something that I didn't see. Like so there's another Taylor Swift song also about like, it's called My Tears Ricochet. It's about how someone who has hurt you is hurting more than you. Basically, I feel when like I spoke to them, I feel even they were like hurting so much because they felt so guilty and like so ashamed of whatever they did. And it's just it's just so funny that I was seeing like her interview only, and she said this one bit that how in superhero movies the villain is always the hero's best friend. Like it always turns out to be like that.
Yeah.
And then that just, I was so random, but it just hit me. I was just like, that is so true. Like I never thought, you never think that this would like happen to you, but then like it happened, and I was just like, this analogy is actually true. Like it now I understand why. But yeah, just friendship heartbreaks are
That was
something.
deep. I mean, Taylor. Okay, nice. But yeah, you guys were childhood friends. How did you guys meet? Like, how did that friendship start? I know you guys were friends since the past 10 years, if I'm not wrong. You guys were very close.
So many years. It was, I think
How did it start? Like,
it just started because of, I think, summer vacations and things like that. I think we met, we used to like play a lot. Like as a child, I've played a lot in my building, like all sports, all fun activities. And it's like over the weekend, and you're just like, oh, I'm bored, why don't you come to my house? Like intercomming your friends is like such a thing. Like we used to just like intercom each other and like talk and be like कि तू मेरे घर आ रही है, नहीं तो मेरे घर आ जा. And then we just used to like go to each other's house and play like doll, like ghar. We used to have so many Barbies as a child. I don't think people play with Barbies anymore, any kids, but I've had so many Barbies. I used to have outfits for Barbies and myself. Used to take my
Really?
mom's, yeah, I used to take my mom's saris. I had like 3 saris. Like one, like a normal dupatta is a normal like shopping sari, and a little fancier dupatta is my shopping sari, and the fanciest dupatta is the wedding sari. So I used to like, so all 3 of us used to like dress in like our mom's dupatta, wearing it as a sari, and we used to dress our Barbies accordingly, and we used to go out.
what the fuck is this voodoo shit, man?
This is not voodoo, this is playing. This is like me and my daughter. We also had names for like each other. It was like we had Indian names and Western names. I think my name was Supriya, my Indian name.
Very
And
racist. But okay.
is it? But yeah, I was Supriya, and then I think my Western name was like Linda or Lindsay or something. I don't know. We had like Linda, Lindsay, Lindiana, something like that, all from L. But yeah, I don't know. We just used to like play all these like stupid dress up games. Like how you did in your bachpan. Please enlighten everybody.
What did I
about
do?
your ghar ke games.
I did okay. It's very embarrassing, but we didn't dress up as such. But there was a boys group and there was a girls group. So we never used to hang out in the girls group because we were enemies. So bachpan ka tha. You were the leader of that cult. I was also the leader of my cult.
Were you?
Trying to be.
Bro, yeah. How can I forget
Yeah,
that?
so many fights. But ऐसे, if Sarthak was here for the previous episode,
Yeah.
so Sarthak was, I'm not being racist, but how एकदम से गोरा बंदा, he was very fair, he was a little girly. So हम ऐसे उसके साथ, हाँ, हम उसके साथ ऐसे ही घर खेलते थे, हम शादी करते थे उसके साथ. ऐसे every week पे सैटरडे मैं करूँगा, next सैटरडे कोई और करेगा. हाँ, every सैटरडे बंदी वही बनेगा, हम बंदे रहेंगे. We used to marry.
And जब सार्थक नहीं आता था तभी
बस नहीं, शादी नहीं हुई.
तू बैकअप नहीं था. Don't lie. You were the backup girl.
Anyway, your friendship.
But yeah, you just like reminded me of like how I used to like run a cult.
Yeah, used to. Are you sure?
We literally, I was like the
Yeah.
cult leader, and I've done some like really regrettable things, bro. In my building, I would just be like, oh, this day we were You know, on Wednesdays we wear pink, like that. I used to be like,
Yeah,
this color, and then like make all my girlfriends wear that color. I used to always choose the games that we played. I didn't even know why people listen to me. I have no idea, and I used to get in like so many like.
You are calling your best friends toxic. Nice. After this, I don't think they are
That
the
was.
toxic ones.
I'm saying as a kid, okay. As a kid, after growing up, thodi na, like you play games and like you have like control over someone's life. It would have been nice if I had the chance, but I don't.
Oh my.
I have control over your life.
She is the problem.
No, it's not me, genuinely. They both came and told me also I'm not the problem. It's just like, you know, them who just like messed up. And yeah, but I'm very much over it. It was all, it's all last year. Yeah, genuinely it is so last year. Now I'm just like over it, looking forward to like newer things. And yeah, like.
But I guess it happens everywhere with everyone. Like the friends that I know, the friends that I have, like everyone has been through the same thing recently or a couple of years ago.
Is it?
Yeah, I feel after a point it is very normal. Like as you grow up, you meet people and you share experiences, and you're like, oh fuck, this is very normal. There are people who will always hate you. There are people who will always try to pull you down. They'll always bitch about you, and you might consider them as friends. But not everyone wants the best for you, right? Not everyone is there for you. They'll pretend to be there for you, but won't be there for you.
I saw a recent Vidya Balan's interview where she said that some people are in your life for a reason, some people are there in your life for a season, and some people are there in your life for a lifetime, which is so good. Like, I really like that quote.
Indian Taylor Swift, nice.
No, but like, which is so true. Like, some people are there, like they teach you a lesson, they're there for a reason, they teach you something, and then some people are there only for a season. If like a friendship was supposed to break, or like if a relationship was supposed to break, that means they were just there for that time period, and you are supposed to find something better. And some people are there for you for like your entire lifetime, like your parents and your siblings, and that's just, and like the partner. But yeah, so that's truly like valuable.
But yeah, what are the, like talking about friendships, like what are the qualities that you look for a friend? Like what kind of person you are?
Oh, after that incident, nicely, I've started like evaluating my friendship with others. I was literally like, does this person deserve to be my friend? I was at that stage. I was like, I'm talking to you. Do I see like hanging out with you like on like a Saturday or Sunday? If you call me, will I go out? I was just traumatized by that incident.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, you don't deserve my time, of sorts. I mean, it's like a mean thing to say, but like then you're really like, am I gonna hang out with you? Like, do I see myself being friends with you? I was just
It's
like, notice
like a-
everything that person did.
It's like a relationship only, right? It's if you're putting in so much effort, if you are together for so many years, and after a point you come to know that this person has done so much shit with you, it is kind of a heartbreak. It's probably for you it was worse than a heartbreak because they were your childhood friends.
Friendship heartbreaks are underrated. I'll tell that. I need like more songs on friendship heartbreaks. I need more people talking about friendship heartbreaks.
Hopefully
because
Taylor is
it
watching
really
and making a new album for you.
I really hope so. Taylor, if you're listening, please make an album for friendship heartbreaks. That would mean a lot to me. I'll like listen to it and like cry myself to sleep. But yeah, that's really sad. Let's not talk about this anymore.
Enough about toxic friends. Like you're talking about childhood. You were a pretty dumb kid when you were young. That's the reason why I didn't like you back then.
Pretty or dumb?
Do you want me to be honest?
You would say not pretty, just dumb.
Not pretty. I would have said ugly and dumb, but okay.
Sweet. This is how like he treats his guests on Impodstors. It's just because I'm like a really good friend, I'll let it go. But yeah, coming to the dumb bit, I was. So we were talking about childhood, right? So as a child, like I went to US because my mom and my grandmother, my mom was working over there. My grandmother took me to US. I was like a year-old child, and me and my grandmother and my mom were doing something, and they accidentally left the house door open. and I've nicely escaped, and my mom and my grandmother were just doing their work, and later after some time they realized that I'm not making any noise, they can't hear me, so they were like, Nandini, where are you? They started searching, and they realized that I'm not there in the house. So these guys have panicked, and then they go out, search everywhere, and they see a African American woman carrying me in her arms, and my mom is just like, she's just like,
How did she get you?
bro, it is so random. So basically what happened was that I escaped, and apparently these guys were moving, like they were shifting, and they had like their house door open, and this was like an African American family who was moving out, and I've nicely seen that their door is open. I've gone into their house. They have had like a big teddy bear in like their hall, and I've gone. I was like playing with it, and I fell asleep while playing over there. And then this African lady actually saw me like in her house, and she was like, bro, what the hell, who's this kid? And she just like took me, and like she was just like, she went out in search of like someone like who might be like looking for me.
You just entered a random person's house and you just slept.
Bro, I slept on that must teddy bear that they had over there, like.
And how did your parents find you?
ऐसे ही my mom and my grandmother literally like running up and down the corridor and stairs, seeing कि like ये बंदी किधर चली गई. Like this is not the first time I have. This is the first time, but there have been so many times where I've just like gotten lost. And there's another time where like my parents have taken me to the school. ठीक है, for this is to get admission in like whatever your nursery standard, like nursery. I was very small, like 5 years old, 4-5 years old, whatever. And they were like sitting in like the waiting place or something, and मैं भी उधर ही उनके साथ थी. And later they were just like talking to someone, and after a while like a lady started being like, oh my god, I can't find my son, find my son. And then later my parents have also realized that shit, Nandini किधर है.
पेरेंट्स को पड़ी ही नहीं है, पता ही नहीं है बेटी गायब हो गई, किधर चली गई. जब कोई दूसरी बंदी बोल रही है मेरी बेटा गुम गया, ओ मेरी भी बेटी है, वो कहाँ है?
I don't know, they were just like very busy getting like the admission thingy done, and then nicely like they've realized that
बेचारे कुछ हो रहे हैं, चलो भाई मेरी बेटियों किधर तो एडमिशन मिल रहा है.
Hey. बट हाँ, डोनेशन दिला के एडमिशन मिला.
बोलने की जरूरत नहीं थी, शक्ल पे लिखा.
बट नो, बट आई वाज अ किड यार. तो अपेरेंटली फिर हम मिल नहीं रहे थे यार. फिर
2 साल पुरानी स्टोरी है.
फिर उन लोगों ने सब व्हाटएवर प्रिंसिपल वॉचमैन सबको बोला कि लाइक हे दीज 2 रियली स्मॉल किड्स आर मिसिंग, प्लीज फाइंड देम. फिर सब लोग ढूंढ रहे हैं हमें, एंड टर्न्स आउट दैट आई हैव लाइक they found us on like 6th floor का staircase, me just like holding this boy's hand and like pulling him to like चल मेरे साथ, चल ऊपर जाते हैं. ऐसे हम चढ़ के हम 6th floor पे पहुंच गए.
What were you planning to do with that guy, bro?
That little kid is crying and I'm just like let's go. Full adventure zone में थी मैं.
तू क्या करने वाली थी उसके साथ?
I don't know, just play. But now you're going in a very wrong direction. But yeah, I've just been like lost way too many times. There was another time where I got lost in Orbit Mall. My parents and my grandparents were there, and they decided to split to shop. So my mom and dad like went on the other side, and these two went like somewhere else.
You are with them.
Yes. This is like a Tarak Mehta ka episode. These people thought that I was here, then these guys thought I was with them. And later both of them realized that I'm with neither of those people.
Were you harassing another kid?
No. And then I think someone found me and like gave me to like the mall authorities or something. So I was just chilling with like the watchman of the mall. I don't know. And later my daddy like went to like these mall authorities and he was like, oh, my granddaughter is lost. And they were like, oh, we have her, I think. And मतलब they got me out. And अब मतलब किसी को भी तो बच्चा नहीं दे सकते ना. Anyone can just come and claim that, oh, she's my granddaughter, whatever. So they were like asking me ki like, hey, is this like lady your grandmother? I have just gone like, nope.
Why?
I don't know.
You just rejected her?
I have rejected her, and how? My grandmother till date she remembers this story, and she's like, that day she felt so bad that I've just like literally, she's like, come to me, my grandmother, like whatever. I'm like, no, I don't know her, she's not my grandmother. Bhai, I think
पड़ी रहती तू उधर ही फिर.
thank God you're not like related to me then. But so I did this to my grandmother. Then my mom came. My grandmother called my mom, and mummy. I was like, Mama, nicely I went to her, but like, just like disregarded my grandmother.
See, my point proven. You were a dumb kid, but you have come a long way.
I was not a dumb kid. I was an average
You just
kid.
shared 3 fucking stories of you getting
I was an average
lost.
kid. I didn't get lost. I was an adventurous kid. Like, this is all like Bunny from Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. I can see that.
You are an adventurous kid now. You're doing actual adventures. You recently did scuba diving. Like, how was it?
But it was amazing. Like, it was literally like a scene from Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. Like how Kabir is like scared of water and then he does scuba diving. That's me. I've always like learned swimming like way too many times, and I always feel like nahi main bhool gayi. But I don't know. Like, I think I learnt it once, and then I was like, I just have to believe that I know it, and I think I will do scuba diving. And I went there. I was like,
Where did you
shit
go?
scared. It was in Egypt. It was a place called Hurghada. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. I'll come to that place later. But this scuba diving experience, then we just like went far out in the ocean, like 360 degree mein kuch nahi hai. There is no land, there's nothing. And then like we just dived, and it was so good. It was almost like a meditative experience of sorts, because you can't say anything, you can't hear anything. All you have to do is just like exist, and you're existing also in such a nice form. It's like you're floating. Like you're just like, it's not like you're sitting or doing anything. It felt like I was flying. It was very like therapeutic, and like the entire ride to that place I was listening to
Taylor Swift.
No. I was listening to, I forgot the song's name, but Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara song, the Ude Asman Mein Khawon Ke Parinde, that song. So
समझ गया आगे की जरूरत थी.
So I was listening to that song, and then inside the water also in my mind, it just like that song kept playing, and it just became like a thing, like how I associated that song with that memory. And whenever I listen to that song, whenever I listen to that song, it's just like all those like happy memories like just flood right back in, and it's just something like scuba diving, something that I don't know, like it's just so, I don't know what to expect, because you've never been there, and like I didn't know what to expect, what it would be. I was just like, I just want to do something adventurous, but then I did it, and now I'm just like, I want to become a diving instructor.
Perfect.
I am waiting to like go and like get my open water diver's license. Like, I just can't wait. And yeah, Egypt was like such a unique country. Not like a lot of Indians visit Egypt, but it's like a really cool place. And that last resort where we lived at in Hurghada, so they had, this resort was crazy. Like, that resort had like restaurants inside. It had a shopping center inside
the resort?
Yes, it had a private beach, and it had this private diving center where I did this diving thing from. And they also had a private water park.
What?
We were like, so like, we didn't know that this is going to be the resort we are going to live in. We were just like, we're going to some resort. Bro, it was very random. We've gone there, and like, so me and my sister we've literally had one entire water park open just for us. So like the timing is like whatever, your morning to evening. And this Egypt, so the place was filled with like a lot of like older people, like who are in like their 20s, 30s, and even above that, like a lot of old people, and in general older people. So there were no kids. So the water park was like completely empty, and they kept it running, and it was just me and my sister having one entire water park to ourselves. So it was just like, हम slide से आते थे, भाग के ऊपर जाके वापस आते थे, वापस ऊपर जाते थे, वापस आते थे. There was no line, dude. We just like had like a day in that water park. We were just chilling and having so much fun. It was a very weird experience, and there were no like brown people in that resort. It was just white people. Like it was, I don't know, it was a lot of like Russians, Germans, I don't know, I think a lot of Britishers also. There was not a single person who was in like who looked like us, and I don't know, it was very weird where everyone at
That's
3
very
p.m.
rare, no? Like, no
It
Indians
was.
in Egypt. Like, I can't imagine a place without Indians. जहाँ एक हाथ में जलेबी हो, एक हाथ में फाफड़ा हो.
Bro, there are very less Indians in Egypt. I was just like, भाई मेरे को pool मिल रहा है, मैं जाके अंदर डुबकी मार के I'm just gonna do time pass. I can't like do the pretentious shit of like just like like I'm having like a drink by the pool. It's like I need to utilize the pool. I have a pool in my building. I've not utilized it. उधर जाके मैं pool utilize करूँगी क्योंकि मैंने होटल के लिए pay किया whatever. But it was really fun.
Cool. Enough about your Egypt stories. I have a new section.
You're saying it as if it was bad.
No, it was decent.
Yeah.
So,
Continue.
moving on to a new section. So, like we did opinions a couple of times, and we have also done rapid fire. So, with you, I have a new section. I'm going to give you a few questions, and you have to say whether it's cute or cringy.
Okay.
Cool.
That's
So,
cool.
this is about relationships. Okay. So, the first one is having pet names for each other.
I think it's cute. Like, why not? Have you seen like Kiara and Sid having like pet names for each other? They call each other monkey.
Is it?
Yeah, that was
That's just fucking
cringe. That was cringe. But it can be cute if it's like between the two. I mean,
It's,
outside
for
of
me
it.
also it's cute. It's not cringy, it's cute. Like if after a point you get too comfortable and you want to call each other something like
Yeah, like you can deny it how much ever you want, but like you do end up calling like your loved one Chotu, Babu, not Shona, that's like a lot. But
that's cringe.
no, but like you would say it's cringe, but I think everyone like calls the other person with like a sweet name. What is like your favorite like sweet whatever name to be called? Like what do you call it? Like whatever, this babe, honey, whatever.
I like babe. It's very
Babe.
Yeah, it's cute plus it's decent like
Decent.
I like it.
Is that what you look at? Like, what is she calling me, babe? Decent.
Moving on to the next question. Good morning or good night text. Is it too much or is it cute?
It's cute. I mean, yeah, like you would want to text good night or good morning to someone who you love. Like, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, you're the first or the last person I think of, so I will say good morning and good night.
Exactly.
I do it.
That is what I was going to say. It's a sign like after waking up, I remember you. I'm like missing you, and I'm texting hey good morning, and before sleeping as well, I'm texting you good night.
Yeah, so the person knows that you're up and that you're
Exactly.
asleep. So it's like a very sweet way to communicate. Why not? It's cute.
Talking to each other in baby voice.
I do that a lot. As much as I want to say it's cringe, but I am guilty of.
It depends. Like depends on the situation. If it's a cute thing and if it's fine, like then it's cute. But if you're fighting, I've experienced it. If you're fighting and the other person is talking in a baby voice, like, oh bro, that's
Yeah. Oh my god, I completely agree. agree. If like
It's like if it's a cute situation, then it's very cute. But depends on the situation. If you're fighting and the other person is talking in a baby voice, I'm like, bro, you're just immature.
But मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. Oh my god, that's just like it gets you more irritated. Like I'm being serious. Like, can you just talk normally? I'm not trying to get like any cutesy reaction. But talking baby voice is cute. I feel. Yeah, I do it like even just like. Yeah, you do it to like your pets. You do it to like sometimes your like siblings. Hey, just in general, it's cute.
Sharing each other's toothbrush.
Yuck.
Yeah, that's just
Yuck.
disgusting.
No way in hell. Like, why would you share a toothbrush?
Yeah. It's unhygienic, it's not cute, it's unhygienic and it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it maybe once, like if you've forgotten your toothbrush.
Nah, bro, just
I don't know, I've never done it. I don't think I would want to do it because, I mean, you get toothbrush even if you're like in a hotel or whatever. I mean, what would happen that you would want to like share a toothbrush with someone? Don't do it. Cringe.
Posting lovey-dovey pictures on socials.
Cute, of course. Like, why not? I mean, you all are a pretty couple. You all should flaunt it.
100%. Yeah. PDA.
Cute to an extent.
Perfect answer.
To an extent, can't be like extreme, like you're at a club or like you're with your friends or something. Like there should be a limit to it. Shouldn't make other people around you
Yeah.
awkward or like feel weird.
If you're with your close friends and they know that you're dating, and if you're friends with everyone, then it's fine. And if they are also comfortable, then it's fine. Like PDA to an extent, don't just start humping each other. But to an extent, it's fine. But if you're with random people and you're just constantly
Yeah.
doing stuff, it's just uncomfortable for other people.
Right. So yeah, to a limit only.
Yeah.
It's cute though.
Wearing matching outfits.
I don't know. I think it's cute. I don't
Nothing is cringe for me.
No, matlab, it's. I feel it's not. It's. I think it's in between. I'm like neutral about this. Okay, fine. It's cute. It's okay.
For
Like,
me, if it's
you
like,
matching colors, it's fine. Like I'm not like the
I
entire
was
like
just going
outfit.
to
Like
say that.
don't
wear
be
matching
wearing-
outfits.
yeah.
Wear matching colors. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
cute.
like matching colors or prints or something in your outfit, like matching shoes, like something is common, but it's not like you're wearing like the entire, like completely same outfit. That's a bit much. But there's like in Korea, it's like a thing. Like in South Korea, you wear like matching outfits and go out so you can showcase yourself as a couple. Like then people can identify you as a couple. It's a huge thing. Like if you go there in Korea, you'll find people in like matching outfits.
That is just weird, bro. I don't like matching outfits. Matching colors, 100%. Yes, love it. Matching outfits, nah.
The same thing is too much. Like
Yeah.
what if like the other person like does it better than you? Do I take that?
No, that wasn't my issue,
Do I
but
take
okay.
that? That was not my issue, but
Clearly, that wasn't your issue.
no, but I want to be unique. I just want to like have my own thing going on. Like I don't want to wear the same.
Getting a dog together and calling it your first child. That's cringe.
That's cringe. Yeah.
I mean, getting a dog together, very cute. Don't call it your first child, man. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, it's a
You're
little
introducing
weird.
everyone, like introducing your dog to everyone as, oh, this is my first kid. No, it's not. It's your dog.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a little cringe. But the idea of getting a dog together.
Yeah, that's
so
very cute. Yeah.
But yeah, calling it a first child.
That's too much, bro. That's very extra. Going to the bathroom in front of your partner.
Cringe. No, cringe.
Yeah,
That's
there has to be
This is like
there has to be
some-
boundaries. Like there's something called as personal space.
Yeah.
You don't just poop where your girlfriend is brushing, or I don't know, bro. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't like it. I mean, it's not normal. If people
Yeah.
do that, it's weird. Totally judging them.
This cute and cringy is done. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Like I noted a few questions as well. Like I just want your answers. Like what do you think work well? So the first one is compliments to give to a girl that will make her day.
It should be something really personal to her. I don't think it should be like very generic. Oh, you're pretty or whatever. I feel like girls get that even from like their girlfriends or like in general. I hope they do realize they're pretty, but you should make it like something very like specific about her. Can be like her big doe eyes or like her skin tone or the smile or something, like something that's like very true to her, like her dimples or something. Or like, oh, I really like like the way you like smile and I see your dimples. It's like, I mean, it's a little cliched, but basically something that's very like specific to her. That's, I think, a very sweet thing to do. I would like.
And probably about personality as well. I'm assuming girls anyway get a lot of compliments based on their looks. So like if you're pretty, you will get shit of compliments from random guys, from your friends. But like personality compliments hit different because that person actually knows you and is trying to compliment your personality and not your looks.
Yeah.
So I think that
Even
is
in
also-
personality, if they say something like that is like really you, instead of it being like, oh, you're smart or
Yeah,
whatever.
not
if
very
they-
generic.
Yeah, if they like
Yeah.
notice something about you that like is something that is like very you, like or whatever, it can be you are like so ambitious and like the way you do this or handle the situation. Like I've had people come and tell me that I'm such a no bullshit person and they really like that about me. I'm like, I've never realized that about myself, but that's a nice way of complimenting someone where they are like being a little more specific about like what it is about this person that I really like, which makes you also feel like, oh, this person has actually like paid attention to whatever I was saying, or like is, interested. So yeah, I feel specific compliments like hit hard.
And the other way around, what compliments would you give to a guy to make his day? First one is haircut. If you compliment
Oh
my
my
haircut,
God, yeah.
it's the best, because for us it takes a lot of effort. You go somewhere.
Are you cutting your own hair?
No, but it's like we are putting in so much efforts, right? We want it in a specific way.
Oh, okay.
And it's like wearing clothes, it's just like, okay, you wear clothes. But haircut, you want it to be very specific. You want it to, it changes your look, basically. It's
know,
a big
for like-
transformation. It's a big
yeah.
deal for us. So if you compliment my haircut, I'm like, that's
Let's
one
go.
way to get laid. Yeah.
Jesus, okay. But yeah, haircuts, I mean, yeah, they do like make and break your face, because that's, I think, the only thing guys usually do to like groom themselves. I think even beard, when like guys have like a good trimmed beard, it's
yeah.
nice. And when they dress well, like I would love to like go and like compliment like a guy who's like dressed well and has like basically groomed himself. I feel not a lot of men put too much efforts into grooming.
yeah.
So whoever does do that, I feel girls do notice that thing and they will like compliment you on that. And I think that's such a nice thing. Like I think even the person will feel so good that I'm putting efforts, and like samne wala is like reacting and responding and noticing that I've put efforts into like getting ready, and this person can see it.
Number one dating tip.
Number one dating tip: just be yourself.
Such a unique answer.
Number one dating tip: I don't have any dating tip. I think just be very honest and like just true to whoever you are dating. Like don't fake things, don't lie, just be your very honest self that you are. I mean, I think in this time and age, I don't think people are like very honest, and people just, I don't understand this thing of like, oh, we're just exploring, we are seeing, and like people never want to admit that they are in a relationship. I know so many people 5 years से उनका situationship ही चल रहा है, मतलब relationship है ही नहीं है. So I feel
Also, like, know yourself first. That is one advice or one tip. I mean, if you are not happy with yourself, it reflects. Like, you will keep blaming your partner for things which might be wrong, might be right. But you yourself should know, okay, this is what I want, this is what I like, or this is who I am. You need to accept yourself first, then get into a relationship. Because if you only have so many issues, how can your partner like solve them?
basically
Like, fix
first
them?
find
Yeah.
happiness within yourself.
Exactly.
Like don't go looking for it in like someone
Yeah,
else.
Exactly.
First.
You should be able to be happy by yourself. You don't need someone else to be happy. So if you're happy with yourself, you'll obviously find someone who is
Yeah, and I feel
equally
like
happy.
you should like build like a life for yourself and like have your partner as a partner who's like there with you for the ride, and shouldn't be like you're so dependent on that person, or like you're just so attached that like you only see your life as like our life and you can't see yourself as a different person. So like have like your own identity, have your own goals, your ambition, your career, whatever you have things going on for yourself, and like he'll also have things going on for himself, and you'll get together and you'll grow and like learn it.
Growing is the most important thing. Like, grow together. Don't fucking find a therapist ki, oh, he'll fix me or she'll fix me. No, you fix yourself. She will help you to grow, not to fix yourself. That's
Yeah, you just like keep talking, you just keep bouncing ideas off of each other, and like you make mistakes, the other person will tell you, and you will like grow together. I mean, that's like the most beautiful part of a relationship. Like, you see that person making mistakes or like doing well, and then that makes you want to like do better as well. Like you see like, oh, this person's going to the gym, and they like motivate you to go to the gym, or like this person's eating clean, like even I'll eat clean. So you just like support each other in like the journey that you have, and like you learn from each other's mistakes, whatever it is. So yeah, I think that, I don't know what the question was, but we just like
last question. what is the perfect proposal for you?
Perfect proposal.
Or for girls in general, like
Arey.
what kind of proposals do girls like?
I can't generalize it for girls.
Yeah.
वैसे क्योंकि I don't know. I feel some girls would like love like a huge like scene, like you know, I have hundreds of people like look at me and like.
But according
propose
to you,
it.
what's the best proposal?
I think for my proposal, I would want it to be like very like secluded and low key. Like it shouldn't be like I'm at Disneyland and I'm being proposed to in front of bro. Even at restaurants, dude. I know like a lot of people do this restaurant thing, but I can't have like random people like stare at me.
Man,
I
there's
don't
no
like
privacy.
attention.
There's no. I mean, it's fine. I get it. You are trying to make this big scene in front of everyone, but think about the other person. That other person wants to feel special. Like,
I mean, it is special, even if you do it at a restaurant or whatever. Like, have you seen that episode in Friends where like Phoebe and Mike, like restaurant, and then at Nick's game, like they're not able to get it right. But it's like that. I don't know. I don't want like a very public thing here. I think it's just me who doesn't like this much attention from like people. But I think it should be something very private. Should be somewhere like on like a travel like trip or something. I would love it if it was in some quaint little, I don't know, like Italy or Greece or some like fancy place. But should be very private, should be like a place just for us, and should be captured on camera. Cannot have proposals without having pictures taken of live reaction. I feel at this time and age where like Instagram and YouTube and all these things are like you know, so much important, like so important for everyone, like you need to capture these moments. I would want to like post it.
yeah, but don't do it for the gram. That's
Don't do it for the gram, of course you're not doing it for the gram, but you'd want like pictures of it so you can like put it in your house.
correct. Yeah.
So for that reasons. But yeah, people, bro, have you seen that Shivani Bafna's proposal video? Have you not? So basically, bro, she's an influencer. Okay, this is how she became an influencer through her like this proposal video where she's I think from US, her and her partner. So this guy like flew her to like Paris and like he gets her like a limousine and like drops her at the hotel where he has like a dress for her to like change into, and then she changes into that dress, and then again they take like the limo to Eiffel Tower, and in that limo she's like played a video of her like entire family singing Jaane Kyun Dil Jata. I think that song pe the entire family has like made a video for her, like literally cousins, पेरेंट्स एवरीवन. भाई एक तो इस ऐसी फैमिली लाइक कहाँ मिलती है, इतनी बड़ी फैमिलीज, इट्स सो लाइक नाइस. बट all these people have come and they've just like made like an entire video. She's seeing this video while she reaches a location, and then she reaches that location, and udhar in front of Eiffel Tower this person has like put like flower petals, candles and everything, and then she comes and they both like I think met at like dance class or something like that. They're both into dancing, and this guy like dances to like Tu Meri in front of like everyone.
That's
like,
sick.
Bro, and then he has like he's flown down his unke friends and like college friends and uski family and everyone. Okay, so like वो लोग भी बीच में आके join करता है in like that dance, and this is like all happening in front of like your Eiffel Tower, and then over there he like proposes to her, and it's just. And this happened like I think a few years back when like proposals, at least in India, weren't like such a thing. I don't think they still are itna big of a deal in India. But
See, if you want to do it in public, do it like this. Then it's good.
It was mad. That entire scene was like he has like a dress for her. He has like bro, he's involved the entire family. That was the sweetest part. Like video में सब उसकी family है, and like and he's like got them to Paris. His parents are there, her parents are there, their friends are there. It's just such a lovely scene, and then
It's a movie.
huge proposal, and it was like lovely. But ऐसा proposal is special, but I don't know, again that's like too much attention. Like
I mean, public, there's a way to do it. I don't like public proposals, but if you're doing it, in public, then do it like this. Like it's grand. Okay, enough about proposals. I don't think you're getting proposed anytime soon.
I don't want to.
Good to know. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Bye.